Hello! Where's the chat? Oh, here we go. Here we are, yet another Patreon. Ooh, there's 12 of us. So intimate. Here we go. Yeah. I just want to see more of the chat. What's up, you guys? What do you want to talk about? Say hello, Congo. He's so handsome. We went on a walk yesterday, and he was surprisingly good. Really good. I don't know what to talk about. Y'all are going to have to ask me some questions. I can't just talk randomly. Although, yes, actually I can. We finally figured out a new release date for the first single, and it's going to be the 9th. The 9th. I did enjoy Easter. I went to a yoga booty ballet class, and it was really exhausting. You walk cats with a body leash. Here, I'll show you. I took some photos. It's really fun and cute. So he has a little body leash on. Look at him. And then he walked a bunch. Let me find some solid video. Look at him go.
Oh, he saw a butterfly.
He saw a butterfly. He was so excited. Look at him just walk. He's so good. Look at him. He's just walking.
Wow, pretty good at walking, Congo.
Right? So good. We're hoping to train him well enough that we can go to the park. Yeah, it'd be nice to go to the park, huh? Yeah, it'd be, huh? He also saw a dog. He was super into the dog. Super into the dog. He was very afraid, but he handled it really well. Look at him. Look at him. Do you think it's fair to proud of your art, or is that arrogant? I think it's very fair to be proud of one's art. I don't consider it arrogant at all unless you're like, my art is the best art, and anyone who thinks otherwise is a fucking idiot. That's when I think it's pretty bad. Isn't he? He is a king. Yeah, basically. That's all I'm doing is being so proud of him. He's so good. Jimmy, on the other hand, is not good. Jimmy, his radiology appointments went well, and I think his brain tumor's gone, but he had a weird thing today where he fell on the ground and could not seem to walk. So that was fucking terrible. Jimmy was not good at walking. What's up, Congo? Nothing much. Is that way, Congo? He's doing good. Look at this little face. This is all you guys are doing. You're supporting just Congress being adorable. Appropriate that you have a sign that says good times, bad cats. Yes, actually, my writing partner had that sign up in her house, and I copied it because I was like, that's genius, and I love it. What are you guys up to? What are you up to? Precious. It's so weird because we do this once a month, and so when I go back to regular live streaming is so overwhelming because the chat's so crazy. And then this one, I'm like, where are you guys? What are you doing? Talk to me, please. Somebody, write in the chat. Oh, good. I'm glad you're relaxing. How was your Easter? What did you guys do? I forgot that Easter was a thing for people and Jesus. But he seemed to have a good time, right? Jesus came back, hid some eggs. What is a mock? What do you mean I have mocks all week? I am staying up way past my bedtime. Oh no. Hello, N-Shift. I'm at work slacking off. Good for you. I don't want to be that guy and ask too many questions. No, please. Ask as many questions. There's only 18 of us in here. Gotta ask some questions. I don't want to be annoying and just ramble on and on about nothing. I had a small Easter and had dinner with my grandma. Oh, that's so lovely. Mock exams. Oh, good luck with that. I mean, I watched a really bad movie on Easter. Good for you. Which one? So we don't watch it. Got back from the Philippines. Welcome back. Recovering from jet lag. Is the PI like the exact opposite time zone as us? Oh, hunted for chocolate bunnies. That sounds nice. I didn't remember any of Easter. I didn't do anything. My family text chain was going off with people. People were on a lake on a boat. They were really into that. Also, Reed, you don't have to watch this or listen to this. You can be on the internet doing whatever you want. You don't have to listen to this, Reed. The new Hellboy. Ooh, oh yeah, Hellboy looks friggin' awful. Oh, the new Hellboy. Is that the one that's like, is it Hellboy 2? Either way, they all look pretty fucking bad. 13 hours difference between PI and C. Oh yeah, that's basically the opposite. Wow, good luck. Do you have any words of encouragement for someone that was laid off? Oh my God, and is struggling to stay positive while looking for something new? Yes, Bradley, stay positive. I know it's hard, but whenever something really bad happens, I try to be like, okay, this is the universe telling me that I wasn't, like, that's not good and there's something better on the way for me. I'm like a big LOA and like manifestation hoe, so I listen to a lot of those podcasts because it's like, even if it's not real, like, what's the worst case scenario? I spend my entire life trying to like be positive and happy and feel like I have magic. Like, that's not bad. Like, who cares? Your videos are often about giving advice based on your own experiences, but sometimes people ask me for advice when I don't have that knowledge. A bit imposter syndrome. I'm not sure what your question is, Professor Kubert, based on that. Like, you want to give advice, but you don't have advice for people? Is that what you're saying? What kind of traditional holidays do you celebrate? Celebrate Christmas, Halloween. Is New Year a holiday? My birthday is definitely a holiday. It happens for an entire month. Everyone who knows me gets personally imposed upon. I'm amazed at your fast and exciting pace. Do you have a mellow side? Here it is, right here. You're looking at it. This is my mellow side. I count New Year's a holiday. I would guess New Year's is a holiday too, right? We get at least a 3-day weekend if you're working a regular job. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. My question is, I feel like I have advice to give, but I feel weird about it when I haven't experienced everything. I think if someone's asking you for your advice, yes, your advice is valid. I would say if you're trying to give advice to someone who's just looking for like an empathetic ear, then that's probably bad. But yeah, no one can experience everything. I would say, advice is only something that you can provide in your own limited experience anyway. So you can try it as often as you'd like. It's more like your opinion on the situation, which is like advice, maybe. Yeah, I agree. I have 2 friends who I text almost multiple times a day asking for validation or approval or like for them to confirm that I'm not a psychopath. So I would say if someone's asking you for that, then feel free. Feel free to do it. Hello, Frank. Oh, I'm glad you can finally type. What up, Frank? Frank, were you in Japan or something recently? Am I making that up? Am I insane? Or are you in Japan now? Something about Japan. I hope I'm not wrong about that. Oh, you were in Japan too? What area? I'm going to go probably in August with my friend Natalie. With everything going on with your new projects, how do you handle separating work and social life? I don't. Most people who end up, I like try to make friends with people by inviting them to work with me because then I can justify my work as also hanging out as friends. So like one of my really close friends, we're close friends because I was like, I'd like to write with you. And now we're writing partners. But I try to have more friends that are outside of my work life. But it's hard because everyone in LA is an artist and you want to work with friends. Preface your it by saying that you aren't sure if that's what it is. I think Victor's talking about the advice thing. Oh, you saw the cherry blossoms? Those are fucking beautiful. I want to go to Kyoto, but unfortunately, because I'm Japanese, I don't think I'll be allowed in the hot springs because I have tattoos. And if you're Asian, they won't let you into the hot springs because they think you're Yakuza, even if I had an American passport. So that fucking sucks. Hello, Ivy. I stayed in the Tokyo area around 23 Ward, Shinjuku, Shibuya. Oh, that's awesome. The arcades and stuff are great there. I went to Tokyo the last 2 years in a row, but I think I want to go out into the countryside for the summer. Thank you, DHM. I appreciate the thanks for doing a job. Thank you. Alice in Wonderland Cafe is rad. The food was terrible, but the aesthetic was gorgeous. Any insights or experience with navigating different cultures, social groups, personality styles, age generations? Mirroring is something I learned really early on, to make people feel like naturally comfortable. It's not like an intentional thing that I did, but like I would do it anyway subconsciously, and then I learned about it through studying psychology. So if you're in a new social situation and you feel uncomfortable, just mirror the body language of the people around you. So if I'm sitting like this, you would also sit like this, or if my hands are on the table, you also put your hands on the table, and it's just like a subconscious way to signal to a person that you're like a friendly ally. So that's fun. There's also a great book called What Every Body Is Saying that's written by a former FBI agent that's all about analyzing body language and like what FBI psychologists know to be true about body language. So that's like a really fascinating one if you want some life hacks to disarm people with your body. How many years has it been since you've had a regular 9 to 5 job? A really long time. My job is now more like 9 to 9. There's a website that says all the onsen and public baths that allow tattoos. Oh, that's good to know. But Danielle, aren't you white? I feel like they make an exception for white people because they know white people are tourists and they're like super down with that. My mom is Filipino, but she got turned away at the onsen when she went to Japan, even though she was like, I'm American from the Philippines. They were like, we don't care. You might be Yakuza. Professor Hubert, you can still ask questions. Please do. Ooh, tattoofriendly.jp. Lovely. Also, what a great website name. Oh, you got turned away at certain places? Oh, that sucks. That's so stupid because tattoos are so prevalent now. I feel like Japan is fucking themselves by not allowing people to come with tattoos. Like, we all have tattoos. I know 17-year-olds with tattoos. It's like, get over yourself, Japan. Get over yourself. Not everyone cares about the Yakuza. I heard they were making it easier due to the Olympics. Oh, yeah. Are the Olympics going to be in Japan this year? Or is it next year? Let me Google it. Olympics next year 2020. Is it in Japan?
Yep.
Oh, sick.
My mom volunteered to help the Olympics, but I think she got turned down.
Oh, that sucks.
You had to like pay your own way the entire thing though.
Why? You just get free. You pay your own way to volunteer?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Well, I would do it for the ice skating. That's it. Hi, Anna. Late as usual. Wish me luck. Surgery Thursday. Good luck, Doug. What are you getting surgery for? Don't feel obligated to tell us if you don't feel comfortable. Any meaning or stories behind your tattoos? I got a cat on my back, so I was like, what's the one thing I'll never regret in my entire life? And it was a cat. And then I have a keyhole behind my ear that I got with my best friend on Valentine's Day. That means knowledge is power. Who is that talking? That is Reed. That's Reed, my assistant, who I showed y'all earlier, but maybe you weren't tuned in. That's Reed. He's the one who sends out the Polaroids and lots of stuff. And updates the Patreon and figures out my life. Is it true that there's a population crisis in Japan? Yes. From what I've heard, young people are not coupling up or fucking or having babies at all. And so the government actually gives you a tax credit to be in a relationship. Fucking cool. Are there any places you'd love to visit on the topic of other countries? I really want to go to Egypt. I hear it's still bad right now, politically. Someone was telling me, I was talking this morning in a meeting, and he said the biggest cave in the world is in Vietnam. So I really want to go there. And then also Miramar. I don't know how to say the country. He also recommended that off the top. I believe it's near Vietnam. So many places to go. What if you are a Yakuza in disguise? I'm not. I've got too much going on to do crime. Japan does a lot of the whole segregation thing. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I've been following M-Files to see if there's a different way for Black people to navigate around Japan and Eastern Asia. Oh, man, Asians are so racist against Black people. It's fucking bad. They're terrible. I'm sorry, we're terrible. It's like catch up with the times, man. What up, Reed, says Byron.
What up?
Reed says, what up? I have always keep the faith on my back and a Princess Mononoke tattoo on my. Oh, I love Princess Mononoke. That's awesome. Peritoneal dialysis port placement. Unless you want to donate a kidney. Wow. Sorry, Doug. I need my kidneys. But if anyone in the chat wants to donate a kidney to Doug, let him know. With the Olympic, also good luck. With the Olympics 2020, they apparently aren't going to have enough space for all the volunteers in Tokyo, so Japan is freaking out, wondering where to put them. Oh, their apartments are so small. I don't know if you guys have been, but I rented an Airbnb, and it was the tiniest fucking apartment I'd ever been in. It was like tinier than Europe. Like the hallway was so small, and then there was like a kitchen, your washer and dryer built into the hallway, and a bathroom built into the hallway, and then there's like a space for a bed and a tiny desk. And I was just like, how? I would like go insane. Like, no wonder the suicide rate's so crazy there. Everyone's so isolated, and there's so much shame, and it's just like, blah. Have you had a chance to tour interesting places in the United States? I did a North American tour for stand-up. I might be doing a music tour in September, so hopefully I'll get to go to more big cities then. But even if I did that, I don't think I'd actually get to like sightsee. I'm going to Vietnam this summer. Yes, Jack. Are you going to explore the cave, Jack? Tell me you're going to the cave. You are a goddess, Anna. I would be honored to have you in my short film next year. Thank you, Marco, the great and powerful. That means so much coming from someone who's great and powerful. However, I am not accepting short film roles. I apologize, unless they're like friend favors. Even hotel rooms can be small. I rented the Airbnb and they did it studio style, and it was so much better. Good to know. Maybe I'll do that with Natalie when we go. What has been the initial feedback to your album? No one has heard it other than my friends. My friends are biased because they love me. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do something for Patreon where we like premiere a music video early for you guys or something. Me looking at Reed to let him know when I say we, it means Reed will do it. Love you, Reed. I think I remember you saying you're staying sober this year. How are you finding it so far? It's so boring. It's mostly very boring. You go to parties and people are very tipsy or drunk and they think they're really funny. And you're like, oh, they're not. But you knew if you were drunk, they'd be really funny. And then you get tired and everyone's like rallying because they're like doing shots. And I'm like, I just am bored. And also I find it really difficult to sleep. I forgot how easy it is like to sleep after a glass of wine because it really depletes your body. So I'm having a really hard time sleeping. But other than like being bored at social events, that's fine. I feel like being single and sober is just like a lot of like, I'm bored. I'm bored. Let me just learn something. If you ever get a chance to the Grand Canyon. Oh, I have seen the Grand Canyon. I went with some friends 2 years ago. It was awesome. What's your creative process like for brainstorming ideas for videos? So basically, we schedule shoot dates, and the day of the shoot, I wake up like 2 hours before the crew arrives, and then I put on my makeup, and then I sit at my computer, and I freak out for like 15 minutes because I have no ideas anymore, and then I just pick something, and then I write it, and then we shoot it. So that's a beautiful creative process. I used to do it like the night before, and then it was like a week before, and then I would have like a bunch in a folder, and it's just slowly gotten to the point where I like cannot come up with an idea for a video till I absolutely have to. I don't like this way, but it's the way that it works. I'll look at the cave and go. You should. I hear it requires a lot of planning because it's like a 6-day hike to the cave or something, but that it's incredible. That'd be awesome, Reed. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Reed, for working so hard. Yay! Claps for Reed. I'm always shocked by how poorly I actually sing at karaoke when I'm drunk. Yeah, it's terrible. Any sleeping hacks? I have none. I just started listening to Brain FM. It's like an app. My friend recommended it to me when I couldn't sleep and did like a Q&A on Instagram. He was like, listen to this app. It's nice. It still takes a long time. I'll just take melatonin or something. That is the second meaning of sober. It can be sober, boring. I find joy in filming everyone when they're drunk and remembering things for them. Yeah, and most of the time I can't really tell when people are drunk until they look at me with like their wild eyes and they're like, I'm so drunk. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, now I'm very amused. And I'll like play pranks on them. That's fun. Did you like any of the music from the 2 old school and new school female artists I suggested? Yeah, they were great. I love all the music suggestion stuff in the Discord. It's been great to hear how many different styles there are. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Teleportation, so I never had to sit in traffic again. Ooh, I want to go to Yosemite. I went as a kid. Yosemite is fucking awesome. I love it. I used to take melatonin and it works pretty well. Yeah, I've been doing like hum nutrition, which is like apparently their melatonin, I don't know why, it's just more effective than regular ones with me. Shilajit resin is a supplement that helps with my sleep. It's super powered dirt tar from the Himalayan mountains. Who doesn't like the Himalayan mountains? They got everything. They got salt. They got super powered dirt tar. They got mountains. Speaking of Patreon, another reward idea could be fan submissions for clothing or some other product, a coaster set maybe on Ghosts and Stars. That's cool, but that's also basically you paying me to give me a potential design that I might profit off of. So that sounds really sketchy for you. Just finished university, and I have honestly no idea what I'm going to do now. What did you major in, Ivy? Will there be more short films like Miss 2059? Probably not for a minute, because I spent all my money on the album, and my business manager told me to stop spending money. So I'll try to sell more shows now and be responsible. Teleportation over flying? Yes. I used to debate whether or not I'd like flying. But look, when in riding a motorcycle, I realized a few things about flying that are probably not going to be great. You're probably going to get bugs in your mouth and in your eyes, which means you have to wear goggles or some kind of helmet. If you're flying at a really fast speed, you'll definitely need some kind of protective gear so that you're not like hurting your face or your body if you fall, or if you're not paying attention and you crash into something that could be detrimental for your body, so you need to wear armor, which would be really annoying. If it's hot or rainy, also annoying. If it's too cold because of the wind force, also annoying. I was like, also like, what if I want to go to, I don't know, another country? I would rather teleport than have to fly there. Like, I don't want to fly 22 hours just to get to India, you know what I mean? So I think teleportation would just be much better. Who inspired you to start a music career? How honest do I want to be with this question? I don't know. I'm going to come back to that maybe. Maybe I'll ignore it. Are you a Blackpink fan? I kind of like them, but I don't really like listening to music when I can't understand what they're saying. I'm not a big K-pop fan in general. I know people love K-pop. There's a lot of weebos. Game design. I did a master's. Ooh, that's cool. I would say then you should get into game design. Could you teleport up high if you wanted the view? You know what? You probably could. If you teleported in the sky and then you just like let yourself free fall skydiving, and then you could teleport yourself further into the sky. It's basically like flying through space jumps. This is fascinating. I wish this was real. Honestly, the biggest bummer of being an adult is realizing magic isn't real, or if it is real, it's not going to happen to you. And that's like not fair. That's the biggest bummer of adulthood. Oh, congratulations, Danielle. I am proud that you finished your first year of grad school. What do you think of this fucking college scam? All these university scams. I feel bad. Oh my God, it's been so crazy. Oh. More questions. Come on, guys, we got 5 minutes. Hit me with some questions. Also, like, does anyone have pimple tips? My skin is really bad recently, and it never normally is, and I don't know why. Could it be stress? Could it be not sleeping? What is it? Any comments on millennials and adulting 101 classes? I think millennials get a pretty bad rap. What is 2 + 2 = fish? What is this? Everyone keeps saying this. What does it mean? Reed, do you know what that means? 2 plus 2 equals fish?
Oh, you put the so if you get 2 and you put a 2 below.
Oh,
think that's what they mean.
I get it now. Anna, my goddess, would you do a short film if you were getting paid $1,500 a day? Unfortunately, not. I appreciate that, Marco the Great and Powerful. But it's not a matter of money. It's more a matter of time management at this point. Rubbing alcohol and covering it with toothpaste, that sounds painful.
Toothpaste works.
It's not sex? What? Toothpaste really does work? You put it on your stuff?
Just don't sleep with it because it dries out the skin area.
But wouldn't that make it worse?
Well, like it helps with like the oil. That's why, right? It's like oil and stuff.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it depends on your skin type.
I'm getting another one now. And 2 here. What the fuck is happening?
Probably the air.
Is it the air? This is annoying. What was the best first date you've ever been on? I took a guy to the shooting range and then to an art exhibit. So I'm the person who's planned the best first dates I've ever been on. Do you use a face steamer? I don't. Should I? Any thoughts on ASMR videos? I don't really watch them. Can we have a special ticket to your concerts, like meet and greet for when we attend? Yes. I'm doing my first headline show July 24th at the Moroccan Lounge. It's going to be an hour of music. It's going to be a bunch of songs off the first album as well as some songs off the second album. The VIP tickets will be like $49, but it'll come with a meet and greet, a piece of merch, like a t-shirt or something. We're still deciding. And then also you can come to the sound check and hang out and just chill. And so that'll go on sale. When is that going on sale? The 15th of May, I think. Figuring it out. They have medicine stuff that helps. Ooh, eating seaweed reduces pimples. Really? Because I eat a lot of seaweed. Bullets and mermaid. What's your biggest Asian idol? Lucy Liu. I bought some oil blocker paste thing in Japan after I washed my face in the morning. I think the problem too is like I got really paranoid about getting old, and so I bought all these creams and all these things, and I just started shoving everything onto my face. And so I was like, and then it started like getting, my skin has never been bad, and it started getting really bad, and then it made me freak out and put more stuff on my face. So I think maybe I'm overdoing it on everything, and also stress, and also overthinking, and also not sleeping, and also maybe rubbing my face into my cat's bellies is bad. I don't know. There's a lot of things that are probably contributing to it. How do you think internally, visually, verbal words, kinesthetic pattern spatially? I don't understand what you're asking me, Twin 13G. I'm a visual learner, if that's helpful. Are you really paranoid about getting old? I like getting old in age and in experience, but I don't want my body and my face to get old because of my job and because I love high school content. Then you can see what works. Yeah, that's true. I guess I gotta space it out. Do you ever have fantasy conversations with people you love? All the time. I'm texting a guy right now, and he's really confusing / I don't understand how things work. And I sent him a photo of me in Congress. Where's the photo? Because it's so cool. Look at this. Look at these chums. Look at us. Look at it. Look at, he's so excited to be on a walk. And I just realized I put a stupid body leash on around. But he just goes, look at that mug. 2 angry kitties. I was like, I don't look angry in this. What the fuck? And then I sent him a list of demands that he had to meet. Otherwise, our anger would not be alleviated. And he just didn't respond. The best solution is washing your face with warm water and soap. And Shift, you sound like a guy because I can't just wash my face with warm water and soap because that won't take off eyeliner or mascara. Also, if I'm using makeup on the daily, it like dries out your skin. So I appreciate that. And Shift, but that's coming from your own experience. Wait, I said fantasy though. Yeah, no, I fantasize conversations in my head all the time of him just complimenting me. Like not responding in the way that he responded, but responding in a way that's like, you are beautiful. This is the best photo I've ever seen. Wow, my wife. In fairness, guys are also confusing to themselves. This is true. Do you plan on touring? Yes, there should be a fall tour. How the July show does and like how quickly I can sell that out will probably determine the fall show and like or the fall tour and where I could go. Sorry. Oh. Guys are so confusing. Yeah. Let's just shit talk guys for the remainder of our minute. It's not our fault. We didn't learn how to communicate at a very young age. That doesn't matter. Don't blame your past. There's plenty of resources available now. Yeah, I'm getting over a cold. Sorry. Do you plan on coming to NorCal? I think so. It's really not up to me. It's up to my booking agent and where they can get. But it'll probably be like major cities within the North Americas for like 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. It should be exciting. Okay, guys. Well, this was wonderful. It was so great being able to talk to you. It's so nice when we can have like just a chill conversation and things aren't like going intense. But I'll let you know when tour stuff happens, and also we'll talk to Reed about setting up maybe like a viewing party for everyone in advance to be able to see the music video before it officially comes out. Thank you again for hanging. And yeah, I know that half hour went by fucking fast. But Reed should put up when the next stream is going to be. If there's certain times that work best for you or days that work best for you guys, just let us know on Patreon and we'll try to schedule so that we can all be here and have a great combo. I would show you Congress, but he's gone now. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Mwah. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.